Hello, and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Carr playing Tiana, Jeremy playing Cortev, Patrick playing Freddy, Rappy playing Melody. I assume they're waving.
All the waving, yes.
Sarah playing Vika, Eric playing Uriah, and Duba playing Audrey. Though I haven't heard him yet. Do we have a Duba?
He should be here, baby. Duba?
Well, we will have a Duba at some point.
Man down! Man down!
Get his ass.
Alright. Who remembers what
There
was
he
going
is.
on last
Someone
week?
just. We were getting the prisoners out.
Oh, yes, now we have a Duba. Yes, you were, and it was going swimmingly.
What's the
Nobody
dog
almost
doing?
died. There were no damaged vehicles.
There's giant holes being made.
We haven't harmed a single civilian yet. We're pretty sure.
Maybe some financial harm. Y'all took out a few cars, I think.
Financial harm, and we've probably mentally scarred a few people with
They can
Cortev's
print it.
bit.
Yeah, well,
Probably.
They'll be fine. Character building.
yeah.
They have a great
They'll-
backstory for starting
They'll
out.
go to therapy, and they'll be another Lancer.
I can't wait to go for a Sunday drive in my new.
I just paid it off.
Or
It's okay.
it could
That's
have been
okay.
the
I've got
public.
insurance. And then you find out the insurance it's not applicable in case of Horus.
Does not,
Acts of Horus are not covered.
Does not cover
Actually,
sinkholes
not
made
Acts
by-
of Horus.
It does not cover paracausal
damages.
phase changes.
But it should.
No, it's
Sorry.
a fine print.
But the whole does not cover acts of Horus is just that's peak.
But
I
it
love
should though.
Oh no.
It does, and it both does and does not. So you're not getting a. You're not.
It
getting
doesn't
a-
cover it in Florida. You know why, Florida?
Yeah.
You have to get that like really scary insurance, the Horus insurance. You know,
Mhm.
It just shows about your door.
You
Old
may have sold
glory
away your
insurance.
soul, but we don't really know.
It costs you arm and a leg and your third child.
The paracausal clause.
And
We cover nothing caused by magic that we lie to ourselves and say is science.
in its NHP like insurance claimants.
Oh no.
You sign the claim. You sign the claim waiver, and it's like the pact is sealed, and that's it.
A lich shows up 3 weeks before the event and apologizes.
The pact is sealed, and your car comes back. It's-
I can see that happening.
Alright.
Just Horus things.
First tangent of the night aside. Yes.
I
It
mean,
was
the
game
fun-
adjacent
it
tangent.
was a good tangent though.
Yes, and kind of on subject. It was kind of topical. But anyway, yes, y'all got the prisoners out of the little temporary holding facility and are in the process of fleeing the town.
Mhm.
We've got the tactical slip and slides out.
God.
That run directly to the holes in reality.
Yep, the
I'll be
portals.
right back. Hold on. You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Look at you.
All right, I believe we were starting.
We're at the top of a new round. So
All right,
Think's the
Capcom
third
says round 2,
round?
but it should be round 3.
We should have started
It
round
also told
3, I
me round
think.
two,
Yeah, it's a
so,
t-
yeah.
it's the top of round 3.
Yeah.
Well, in that case. I thought we were still in the middle of round 2.
Were we?
No, we ended a round.
Yeah.
We for sure ended a round.
Then maybe we.
Oh, we might be start of round 2 then.
I think I only
That's
went. What?
yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, we only did one turn because it went forever because there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bodies on the board. Yeah, that would make
Yep.
sense.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah. Because I think I only got over to here and started wailing on people.
Mhm. I know
We
I
only
know
have
Mr.
2 holes.
I know Mr.
Okay.
Dome Man Dare is broken, but
I was
Remember
concerned
that.
because I was looking. It's like it says round 2, but also I don't see any dead people. I know you defeated a couple, but I just had to scroll over. I found them.
I was like, there's
Yeah.
definitely dead people. Yeah.
They are indeed dead.
they are indeed very dead.
All right, so top of round 2. Who would like to go first?
Get the car. out of here,
The
get car. out of
car.
Get the car. Get the car.
Yeah. Get the car out of here.
It's gonna move up to here and slip and slide out.
here.
Through the power of family.
So there's one. Well, there's people in the way though.
And if they go diagonally,
They can hit the curb.
yeah, they could.
Curb check.
1, 2. That's fair. That's fair. 2. So 3 gets them here. They slide to the end.
Into the hole.
Mhm.
It's a quick action.
It's a reaction.
Oh, reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
they use
pop
a
up with the
reaction
other
to get
tunnel.
here.
Yep.
And then they can move the rest of the movement and boost.
And they can, as far as I know, it doesn't say. I assume that they can appear anywhere in that circle. So they don't have to appear at the back, but it doesn't say. So
As long as they can have
I was
8
just putting
squares of
them wherever
movement.
they were in the circle they disappeared
Yeah.
from is where I was putting them.
yeah, that sounds good. Sorry, the niece was on video call and I had to appease the niece.
Mm-hmm.
As one does.
As one does.
Because she wants her uncle car. So it's fine.
Every time she calls.
I need one of those. I got to start bothering my brother and sister-in-law. All right, so and they had a movement of
You said 4? No,
4 or 5.
I
I can't remember if it's 4 or 5.
I wrote it down somewhere, but I write a lot of random numbers down here. So let me see.
Mm-hmm.
What is this 23? That's not their movement.
As long as they can move 8 more hexes, they are good to get off the board.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever confirmed or not if they could overcharge.
3 reaction.
Because they can
Check.
boost.
Fast and the Furious clause.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I think they get right here. That's
Oh,
pretty
we'll
close.
take it.
That's pretty close to off the map.
But
They still have
vehicles can't
overshield.
overcharge, I assume.
Well, it generates heat.
Yeah. I couldn't
and I'm
remember if
not
we
sure
found
the
out if they
regular
could or not.
vehicles- Yeah, it was probably something I was supposed to look up. I forgot to.
Ah,
I
that's
think
okay.
they would if they can't overcharge, would they take the extra heat as damage? And with as damaged as it is right now, maybe we just
Yeah, no.
count this close to here as a win.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd be down.
They're definitely out of here next round, and I think they have either 4 or 9 overshield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
somebody slapped a lot of overshield on them
hmm
right at the end last time.
Pretty sure it was
Yeah.
Vika.
I think I might have slapped it on the truck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You slapped 9 on the truck because the truck was down really low.
Cortev slapped, I think,
put
4 on the car.
Yeah.
You think it would just say somewhere?
Absolutely not. When have any of our off-the-wall questions and plans ever had an easily findable answer or rule attached to them?
Also fair.
Yep, I have looked at every instance of the word vehicles in there. Nothing said it.
Oh, good.
So yeah, we're going to park it right there for now. And then it is my guys' goes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And my operator is, I believe, phased out of reality at the moment.
Yes.
And I forget, is he inside the building now? There was something about something was inside the building. No, the husk he has to destroy is inside the building.
Mhm.
And you're muted.
So I am. He has to go tag the husk to get, but he has to go tag the husk that's inside the building.
Just running downstairs.
Well, he's size 1, so it's gonna be difficult to get in there.
Crab walking downstairs.
Or he just climbs down, looks through the window, and reaches in.
Fear not.
Fear a little bit more. Fear a little bit more.
Well, yeah, but he's phased out of reality, so him passing through the window wouldn't be a big deal.
That's true. But getting out.
But we can hold him off to the end. Alright, humans number 1. Since it will undoubtedly be the last time they get to do anything. They're not in good shape. They've been shot at, they've been run over by at least one vehicle.
That tracks.
So they are going to shoot at... so many targets. They're going to shoot at Whip.
All right.
I say they, it may just be the one guy left on this floor. Anti-armor weapon.
He has a difficulty.
Alright. So his 19 becomes a 13. Does a 13 hit you?
That's, just above it.
Alright, yeah, that's 5 points of damage.
Five.
And then he is going to move. One, two, three, four. And get off the street. He has discovered standing in the road is bad.
Wonder how he came to that conclusion.
Did you learn nothing from PSAs?
He moved from up here. I'm sorry, I was up here.
No, he was down here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's his turn. Back to y'all.
Get the truck out.
I have to get the truck
Get
out.
the truck out.
Get the truck out of here.
Just so we don't have to worry about them.
Yep.
That seems like
Then
the
we can
boring
get ourselves
thing.
out of here.
That seems like the boring thing to do.
It is, but it means our mission is accomplished.
It is boring. It is, however, competent.
Alright, sure enough,
We
they managed to run right out of the... Right off
we
the
are
board.
professionals. Theoretically.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the real military professionals, and you've got you guys that are kind of like the, I don't know, the Hogan's Heroes or the G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
The Dukes of Hazzard.
Duke boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I used the other two examples because they were both supposed to be military.
And we're probably more A-team just because the sheer leave us alone in a room full of materials and horrible things are going to happen.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Mission Impossible. I don't know. They were actually pretty professional. All right.
We're all Charlie's Angels.
Oh, wait, that's not one of mine. That's Eric.
Hey.
I was just
God has lifted the hand. Though
Like a claw
Eric is on top of one at the moment.
I mean,
The claw decides who leaves.
mm-hmm.
machine.
All right, this guy is a tier 3, so he can make 3 attacks with his sword.
Mm-hmm.
So he is attacking the other swordsmith.
Yeah.
All right. First attack
Mm-hmm.
is an 11.
That misses. Give me a hull save.
$16.
Passes. Continue.
Second attack. Be really nice if my D20 would come up with double digits at some point. On the other hand, it's still a 16.
Still misses. Give me a hull save.
Jesus.
Dice is
Okay.
like, best I can do is a 9.
Okay, it's giving me double digits anytime I roll a save. And I
It's
attack. 17.
it's the meme of
Yep.
like the person with their hand up here and they're just shaking their hips as someone's stabbing a sword.
Excuse me, it was 21. I forgot to add his whole to the 17-year-old, so 21.
Yeah, it still passes.
Third attack,
Uh-huh.
19.
That does hit.
Yay.
Reaction: superior intelligence.
Boo.
-4.
On the other hand, it is not, so the 19 becomes a 15.
15.
Misses.
Good day,
Give me
sir.
a hull save.
We say this with nothing but love in our hearts, Jason.
10.
He is
But
prone.
also,
All right.
Jason's just gonna be like, I'll remember this.
Oh,
DM
well, see,
will
that's not
remember.
really a problem because that
Yes.
means he's used that reaction for this turn, and he's used it early in the turn.
That's
fine.
not a reaction.
It is for superior intellect.
Oh, yours? Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Talking about
okay. I thought you were talking about me doing the thing. Like,
Oh,
no,
no,
that's that's just a consequence of me being in the stance I'm in right now.
That's just a consequence of your actions.
Yeah, basically.
All right, so that's his turn. Which one of y'all wants to
Uh, would you like me to
Ryan,
get
do you want
out
to come
of
back to us?
the? I'm about
Yeah.
to say, would you like me to come back over there?
it's your turn.
Take the slip and slides.
I will take the slip and slides. Okay. So I will quick action activate my Spaceborne EVA,
go? Okay.
which lets me move 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets me there. Slip and slide. 7. I will boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I boosted, activate Afterburners. Deca, would you mind rolling me a d6, please?
Sure. 3.
3? Cool. So I'll take a total of 3 heat after all this. So 3. So 1, 2, slip and slide. 3.
Can you slip and slide through an opponent who is standing in the middle of the slip and slide?
Yes, I can. Because of my Atlas trait, I can move through spaces without
Yeah.
hindrance. And then reaction. There. So I am now over here.
Hello, yes, I'd move 60. Hi, how are you?
God damn.
All we see is just a
Deja
blur and then like the shockwave.
Hello, yes, I move a map
What's
at a time.
He's just like, why do I bother?
What's the one anime where like they pop the booster and it's just like this crazy what was it?
It's that race one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I don't know. Only race
Oh,
anime I
God,
ever
I
watched
can't-
was Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Oh, red line. That's the one you're thinking
Red
about,
line, yeah.
probably.
Yes,
Is it
that's
red line?
It is red
Okay.
line. Yeah, it's. I was thinking that same thing. It's basically just red lines. He actually is currently in
Yeah.
red line mode right now. I'm in danger
Yeah,
zone because of all that.
yeah.
But-
I've never seen it, but that's what like. I've seen enough of that. Just like I was like, that's just Uriah in an atlas. It's
Yep. Just imagining there's
Gotta
like
go
just a.
fast.
I just imagine there's just a sonic boom that just happens. He just through the city.
all there's no windows in any of these buildings anymore.
Wouldn't surprise me.
All right, we're gonna let the good old assassin go.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves 6. He boosts, move another 6. Then he will overcharge to move another 6. It's not Uriah, but it's not too shabby. All right, next up.
I'd like to go if I could.
Go for it.
All right, go.
Immediately first thing, quick tech accelerate, putting accelerate here.
Oh.
I moved my accelerate to where the car is. It's now off the map.
All right, so anybody that hits the slip and slide now will.
Slip a slide off the map.
Yep, which the car does immediately.
I can't take my reaction, so I can't.
Yes, you can.
Because it's my turn again?
The thing is, between D&D and this system.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
you
I
aren't
can take.
Yeah,
I can take
use
each
one
one of my
reaction.
reactions.
yeah. You can use one
Okay.
reaction per turn. And you have
But
as
you're not
many
limited by
number-
round.
Yeah,
Got it.
you can only use a particular reaction once in that round.
Okay. Then I'm going to reposition. Boof. And then I'm going to move I'm going to move only 5. So I would be here. And then I will wait for everybody else.
I was about to say that lands in the slip and slide, though.
Oh, shoot, that does.
You can move
I'll be
diagonal.
here.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll be just off the slip and slide.
All right, fair enough.
Lifeguard to the slip and slide.
Mm-mm-mm.
Little floaty wings on the dog.
I can see it.
Sorry, I'm double checking something. Because I think I needed to do this before I moved.
I will say the only reason
Yeah.
I made it that far is those multiple slip and slides.
Yeah, Jason, if you'll let me do something before I moved, I didn't realize it was sensors as well. Is that okay? Or do you want me to?
I suppose. Yeah,
Well, I was just
go
going to
ahead,
activate.
go ahead.
I was just going to activate Vinyl Secret on Grid Space.
Huh?
Choose yourself or another character within sensors and line of sight. Your target is charged with unstable energy until the start of your next turn. Unwilling or hostile can ignore the effect by doing an engineering save. Each time your target takes damage for the duration, you may teleport them up to 4 spaces to a free valid space of your choice as a reaction. So if you take damage, I can teleport you up to 4 spaces.
Just gonna stay strategically next to a slip and slide.
And that's my good. I'm good.
All right.
These move actions are sponsored by Whammo.
Nah, portal tech.
I can see it.
Just occasionally in the distance, one of the NHPs is like, "We're here."
Are you
Hello?
there? I love how we all just immediately pivoted to turret.
Hey, it's 2 days before Halloween. We can be spoopy.
That's true.
All right, so the ace zips up here.
Hmm.
And he is going to launch a missile at... Let me check your measurements. I don't guess the portals can be destroyed with weaponry.
Nope.
Nope.
Neither can the slip and slides, I believe.
Nope.
We control the means of egress.
Well, Vega looks like the biggest, nastiest target, so he will shoot Vega.
That's fair. Let's go.
All right, it is a smart system, so it's against your E defense.
Cool.
Let's see, it is seeking. That doesn't really matter here.
It does a loop-de-loop to find me.
If it needed to. It is a 19 to hit you.
Ugh, yeah.
6 points of damage.
All right. Any particular flavor of damage?
Explosive.
Okay.
And then he will spend his other quick action to put lock on you. Now I've got a little skull marker on you. What effect was on you last time?
You know, I wish I could remember. Oh, was it Overshield?
Oh wait, no, that's what I used. Never mind. This is what you already had lock on you.
Double lock on.
That is
Can
a
you do a
thing.
double lock on?
Yes, you can. You can have multiple lock-on stats.
Lock on.
Yeah.
Lock on.
Okay, you have 2 lock ons on you then. I'll remember that some of the guys start using this. Alright, and that's it for him. I believe we have...
Yep.
We have a Melody, an Audrey,
Hmm.
and a Vika, and a Whip that have not gone. Has Grid Space gone?
Hortive
I
hasn't
have
gone
not
either.
gone.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have a most of you that haven't gone.
I mean, I could go next if anything.
Go for it.
No, go for it.
Let's see.
If Vika will call over comms that she is going to be last out.
Okay, my movement.
So Melody going to charge into battle and get a kill. Yes.
I could go here. Here. Oh, within my sensors.
Now the guy on the rooftop is phased out of reality at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
The assassin down here is not.
I could be here technically. I'm gonna be closer for me. Okay. I'm going there.
Okay.
That comes that. That's
Then
Alright, what are you about to do to this poor guy?
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Some horror shit.
All the horror shit.
It's a phrase that you need to be really careful on how you pronounce it.
All right, so we're going to do 2 quick texts.
Okay.
Going to lock on.
Okay.
Can I get his armor, speed, current HP, his e-defense, evasion, mech skills?
All right. That's right. You get that anytime you lock into somebody, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. He's currently at 1 heat. He has 15 HP. No armor. Which stats was it you wanted?
So speed, evasion, e-defense, mech skills.
Speed is 6. E-defense is 8. Let's see. He has Kai bioplanting, which gives him pluses to accuracy on all agility checks. Additionally, they climb and swim at normal speed, ignore difficult terrain when making a standard move, and can jump horizontally up to their speed and vertically up to half their speed in any combination. He has a heated blade, which is just his weapon. It does 4 damage, deals double damage to prone, shredded, immobilized, or stunned targets. He has Assassin's Mark, which gives him resistance to his target's damage. Damage it deals to his target cannot be reduced. +1 accuracy on all saves forced by that target. And then it's got leaping, where it can move 6. It flies 6 spaces in any direction, but must land on the surface. When it lands, character suggestion to the assassin must succeed on an agility save or be knocked prone.
All right, and then I'm going to invade.
Okay.
26 is my attack.
That's going to beat his 8, yes.
He takes 2 heat.
Alrighty. 2 heat.
Then we're going to eject power cores and he'll be jammed.
Jammed.
Yep.
There's nobody adjacent to him. The power cores don't do any damage to anybody, I believe.
And he has no ammo magazines if he uses guns. So he just ejects them all out.
In his case, he's just got the blade, so.
Okay. Oh.
He's got to
There we
recharge
go.
his sword before he can swing it.
Alright.
And that'll be it for me. Wait, do I have any reactions? What's this?
Did you want to try moving up the map or?
No,
Right
I
now?
moved there, so I can't.
Ah.
Yeah, I moved closer to kind of
Hmm.
start trying to jam people down. Yeah, I think that's that.
Alright, then I will let human number 3 go. Wait a minute, human number 3 is on fire. What's going on here?
Die.
No, I marked the wrong one as dead, that's what I did, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway, it's this guy up here. Going to move there 4, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and they're going to shoot at Vika.
Excuse me.
As one does.
As one does. I don't suppose a 10 hit you.
10 does not hit.
I didn't think that it would. They're going to boost. And move 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, next up.
Ready?
Hmm.
I'll go.
All right.
All right. I will move down thusly, and I will pull out my full energy blade and swing it on the assassin.
Alright, so you moved out of contact with the
Sure. What are you gonna do?
human guys here. I believe the
Soft
Overwatch.
cover.
Yeah, so he gets to make a skirmish against you.
Sure.
I think with difficulty because soft cover.
And it's only a 9, so carry on.
Yep. Energy blade. There's only one lock on in it, right?
Correct.
I will expend the lock on. Give myself. What's it called? An advantage or whatever. Have something for when I use a lock on. Oh, it's attack. Never mind. Alright. Cool. I just missed anyway. Rolled well, let's find out. That's 7.
And this is versus their defense, their evade or their e-defense.
This is versus their defense.
Their evade is a 12 and their e-defense is an 8. So I think it misses either way.
Yep. Yep. That's what happens when you roll a 1 and then a 1.
Gotta sage them dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't been used. They weren't used all last week. Go figure. All right. Well, I tried. I'm taking the slip and slide. Just slipping, sliding out of shame at this point.
Backwards. Double bird.
Just
Reaction.
Or maybe he accidentally stepped on the slip and slide while he was taking his swing, so he was sliding back as he swung. That's why.
Ooh. You doing
Let me do
the
that.
reaction to do the hole to disappear?
Yes. And then that was 1, 2. I have 3, 4, 5, and I'm off.
You're gone.
I tried.
Okay.
Rolling double ones. If I just rolled a 2 or a 3 on either of my dice.
Alright, these last humans up here are going to go. Anyone
You
care to
go
guess
over
who
the comms.
they're going to shoot at?
Ooh!
Yes, Sarah. Take
Me!
a guess.
Vika.
They're not going to try very hard to hit Vika, though.
That's fine.
That's a 2 on the dice.
Oddly enough, that misses.
Jeez.
Plus 3, so that's a total of 5.
Barely misses.
Mm-mm-mm.
I will be back in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
They move
Vika, get
this
over the
way.
comms. Like, please get out. Let's get out. Jump in a hole, catch a slip and slide. Let's go, people.
All right, and we've got, I think, Whip and Vika and Audrey are left.
I will go. I'm going to activate my. Go back to active mode. Continue. I'm going to use my. Too far. Mirage, and give Vika is now invincible. Well, invisible.
I like the first one better.
So there's a slight difference in those words. But...
Yep.
Just a bit.
All right. So how long is she invisible for?
Until the end of her next turn.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm. Decide. This is probably the smarter move. All right, I'm going to Mirage next.
Okay.
Let's see.
Who are you shooting?
I'm gonna fire at this guy right here and the assassin right here.
All right, that is the ace back here.
Since he's a little too close for the railgun, and we're in a very densely populated area.
Oh, I'm sure if you missed, it'd be fine. It totally wouldn't go into this apartment building back here.
All right. For the first attack, I'm using the DMR against this guy.
Okay. Is it hitting his evade or the defense?
It's his evade.
His evade, okay. His evade is 15.
His evade. Damn, just one off. I rolled a 14.
Okay. Next attack, which I think you said that one was going against the assassin.
Yeah, and that is with the deck sweeper shotgun, and that is an 11.
His evade is a 12.
Damn. One off on both. Hell. I tried, and used my free boost because I activated my core power last turn.
Okay.
Well, last episode.
Yeah.
Free boost.
Slip and slide.
Play free boost.
Alright.
All right. So you are very nearly off the board. And that just leaves me with my operator. And he is going to climb down from the building.
Now that he is back in reality.
No, he's got to touch that husk first.
Oh.
All right, so that is... He has 8 movement. No, it's 8 heat, 5 movement. So move, boost to finish climbing down. Because that'd be difficult terrain. And then you put the husk right there.
Inside the building.
Yep. Let me see. And rebel wounds. I thought there was a ram. Oh, there's a ram. Okay. And he can't shoot the husk, he has to touch it, correct?
I think Deck has stepped away.
I just got back. What's up?
The husk, he has to physically touch it, or could he shoot
Yes,
it?
physically touch it.
Okay. In that case, he starts busting his way into the building.
Can he, since he's in another dimension?
Well, if he can't, well,
If he interact, the getting there is fine. The exit is going to be the problem.
gotcha.
Okay, yeah, he could phase through, but being solid again will be a problem.
He'll have to fight his way out. So yeah, he will
What do
overcharge.
you mean fight his way out?
He will overcharge and go make contact with the.
Go touch the thing.
Touch the
A
butt.
new hand has touched the beacon.
A new hand has touched the beacon.
Beacons are lit. Condor calls raid.
For the moment he's there, he's slowed. If that messes with any of the calculus of what you're doing.
Just imagine there's these people just watching TV in their apartment building. Suddenly, mech.
Through 2 floors.
Luckily, they'd be squished against the wall so quickly they'd never know what happened. So out of all of you, only Corteo brought civilians into it. Interesting.
Technically, didn't
I
the
didn't
guy
bring-
that
I
touched...
didn't bring civilians into it. They brought civilians into it. That's what the propaganda video is going to show. It's going to clearly show
Because they activated it.
It's going to clearly show.
They could have not
them
touched it.
Busting out of that building. I have a camera on Vika right now recording.
Vika's like holding the mic, just like
The giant
the
boom,
boom
mic.
the fuzzy boom mic at the end. It's just nanites instead of fuzz.
Instead
Each
of a
nanite-
size, he just uses a boom mic.
It's just attached to the end of the ferrofluid lance, just like
Yeah, each nanite is actually also holding a boom mic. Little hat and short shorts.
oh,
You know.
That is the operator's turn.
So we have
Vika and Audrey. Go, go, go.
All right, Audrey, what you doing?
Well, seeing as over comms we're getting the motion of "We got the goods, get out." You're going to watch this Giant Barbarossa basically pivot and walk. All right, cool.
Barbarossa
I'll-
walks 2 steps, is off the map.
it's the meme where it's a 2D image, but like the Barbarossa just it's not walking, it just slides off the
It doesn't.
You just hear that stone
Mhm.
grind as it just slowly slides back.
See, but what I'm picturing now is the Barbarossa straightens up and then moonwalks off.
Well, see, even better.
Somehow-
Keep in mind, I do have personal thrusters on my legs, so I can literally just whoop.
Backwards
You get-
floating nun.
He gets a white fedora and a glove somewhere.
Sounds like Horus to me.
yeah, it does.
This is true.
All right, so I believe that just leaves Vika then.
I say, Horace, good sir, I am a superior by design.
He's going to be like, Melody, we need to get out of here. She's going to dang it, I closed the wrong window. Congratulations, me.
DM moment.
For real though. Don't need roll 20, right?
Good move.
If you're pointing anywhere on the map right now, Car, I cannot see it.
No, I was just saying you could move and you don't have to get off the map. You could literally just stand here
Yeah.
or something. So, or
She's gonna
wherever
take some
you'd like to
swings
be.
first because that's just how she be.
Mhm.
Okay, got the map loaded back. gonna take a swing at this guy.
All right. At the Sasson.
Does a 21 hit?
No.
What?
It's evade as well, so I guess it does.
Okay. You just had the numbers flipped for a second.
Yeah. But it would have hit even then, though. All right, what's that thing you do?
9 kinetic damage, and I need a hull check, please.
Isn't there a reaction you can take?
Brace.
Brace.
Yeah. It's weird. I'm not seeing it on this list, though. But it just seemed like bracing would be something he would do given the chance.
You can go ahead and do it. I think it halves the damage, and he's immobilized until the end of his next turn. I think. I haven't braced in a while.
All right, brace. You count as you count as having resistance to all damage. Heat. To the end of your next turn. All other attacks made against you are at +1 difficulty. Due to the stress of bracing, you cannot take reaction until the end of your next turn. So he'll take half damage.
Okay. Fun fact, since I did perform a critical with a heavy or super heavy weapon, I also deal 3 kinetic damage to all objects, or all characters of my choice within threat, which the threat on that is 2. So, the red dot human guys,
Okay.
just out of range for the other guy.
Alright, so how much damage did you do?
To the red guys, it is 3 kinetic.
Alright.
I'm just double checking everything else.
Really, for the human guys, they need a big blood splatter to put on top of them.
I just like the whole they just happen to explode.
Oh shoot.
Or maybe the next time somebody at work drops a marinara, I just have a picture of that. Use it.
Actually, that would have been 12 damage because of brutal. So that would have been halved. So he would have taken 6 damage. Because brutal, when you roll a 20 on a die for any attack and critical hit, you deal maximum damage possible plus bonus maximum bonus damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Good lord.
I take a lot of stuff that does the pain.
Well, the assassin definitely felt it. He'd been untouched up to this point, other than some heat put on him.
Yep. And we're gonna take a shot at him again. With
Seems excessive, but okay.
He's in range. Not sorry. Well,
this guy's in range if he took 1 step forward.
Yeah, but I'm eyeballing that slip inside too. It's really, really alluring. Gonna take a shot with the Swarm Hive nanites.
Is it against his evade or is it defense?
E-defense.
Yeah, I was afraid you'd say that.
15.
That beats his 8.
2 kinetic, 2 burn.
No, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's at 5 of 7 heat now, but he's about to take his weird little hat off and fan himself.
She is gonna over the comms to Melody, I'm getting out of here. Let's make sure you do the same as soon as you can. Move down here to the slip and slide. That's 2 movement. I think it's a movement to activate the slip and slide or a reaction.
Reaction.
Nope.
Reaction in here.
It's a reaction to activate the holes.
That's right. That's
Excel
right. The
just
slip and slide
happens.
is an auto.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got
Yep.
2 into there. Reaction into there. Shared space.
You can do that with him.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think half size. Half size and Atlas frame trait, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's specifically the Atlas frame trait.
And
Can freely move through and share the spaces other larger characters occupy. I can't do it with half size, but I can do it with size 1 or bigger.
moves up here. Uh, she's gonna get adjacent to the slip and slide, like ready to leave on the slip and slide, but she is not leaving quite yet.
Okay.
She's making sure everyone gets out. She's also got the floaties on for the lifeguard of the slip and slide.
Mm.
And I repair my damage.
Nanite floaties.
All your damage or just some of your damage?
A third of my damage, so 10 points of it.
It's a reasonable amount.
I'm sorry, quarter of my HP, so a little less. But still.
Jeez. What is damage?
All right, that is the end of the round. We now go into round 3.
Mm-hmm.
Roll through.
Who'd like to go first?
Just for the funsies,
No,
can I do something and then leave?
If you can fit
Sure.
that all into your turn.
Oh, I can very easily.
It's freaking Uriah and
Oh,
deja vu.
Jesus.
Oh no, I'll only need to go into. I'll need to get that far and I'm gone. And my base movement is 7, so I only need to move 4. So I will, as a. I think this is a full tech, I believe. Yes, as a full tech, I will use Celestial Ordering.
All right, what's that do?
Every single character that is on the entirety of the battlefield, regardless of distance from me, all moves to the left 1 space. And they're forced to do so.
Cha-cha real smooth.
This is the electric. They're doing an electric slide.
Wouldn't that
You
put
said
me
all
fast?
characters.
It's absolutely everything on the battlefield moves 1 space of my choice.
So Freddy moves 1 space. Melody moves 1 space.
The troopers are forced to move 1 space. The enemy mechs are forced to move 1 space.
And the
Oh God! I just realized what that implies. Basically, the mech that's in the apartment.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I mean, I heard Jeremy say they wanted footage of this mech just wrecking the apartment complex. I'm like, bet. I got you.
regardless if there's people in there, right?
Yeah, everything is forced to move.
Do the people
to be
inside
fair,
there?
the people in the apartment have to move.
If Jason wants to count the people inside the apartment as active characters on the battlefield, then yes, they are also forced to move.
They have not been active thus far. They have had no action, so they would not.
Okay.
Aside from existential panic.
Yeah, so specifically it's every.
Active reaction.
Oh, it doesn't say active. It says every character on the battlefield involuntarily moves 1 space in the direction of your choice, ignoring engagement and without provoking reactions. They must all move in the same direction. So if you want to count them as characters,
They're
up to you.
there is no token. There's no token on the board, so
Yep,
Fair enough. All right.
I'd have so many problems.
You gave us the stakes, Jason. That was the stakes you gave us.
Yeah. Yeah, so Uriah, he pauses and goes, okay, that was weird. And then he's gone.
all right. Next up, these blue boys are going to go. And they are going to unload on Melody.
Damn you, Car.
Do I need to go check
Card
the door?
Sorry, it's the only thing I can think of.
No, Car just sent me a message like, as seen on Horus News, people involuntarily jumping out of windows.
Oh no!
I was like, oh no.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's alright. You're
being
just in time to
shot.
get attacked.
I'm getting attacked?
You are
Yeah,
getting attacked.
we're like, hey, let's get the fuck out. You're the only one up in the front.
Yeah. Colby Jack has been stabby lately, so he ran out of steroid medication.
That stops him from being stabby?
No.
You think steroids make him worse when he stabs you?
No, he has stomachitis, so his body attacks his teeth. And so the steroid helps him eat and not be in pain.
Poor little
So
guy.
he
Alright, so anyway, anti-armor weapons are coming your way as these guys swarm down and are trying to get at you.
Okay.
We would like to suggest you go next and jump in a hole.
Oh,
But
definitely.
that's only a suggestion. They can't make you.
We can't make you, but we are very.
We're strongly suggesting it.
There's going to be a strongly worded letter in your inbox.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm superior intelligence, and I didn't take a hostile action, so it's 3d6. 14, so minus 21. I don't think that's going to hit her.
No.
Nope, that comes out to a 0.
Best freaking reaction that
That's
I've
good.
ever taken.
Really good.
That's really good.
That
It has
is.
saved our butts so many times.
It really has.
Yep.
Alright.
I've never. I don't.
Alright.
I
then
think
guess
I've only
my
used
turn?
it a few times for. Yeah.
No. They've
Okay.
got another quick action.
Okay.
And they've got another weapon system. So now they just unload on you with their little rifles.
Get the pea shooters.
Does an 18 hit you?
Huh?
Does an 18 hit you?
18.
Yes.
That is 3 points of damage. Much less impressive. Ooh, I should have had him run up in melee with the little K bars. Alright, next up.
Guess I'll go.
You don't have to. Don't let them bully you into it.
Give in to the peer pressure.
So what? I go in here and I teleport over here. So if
Yeah,
I go
so if
here,
you
I
go
teleport
here-
here.
You go right there.
You go
use your
here.
reaction. You pop up right here.
And then
And
you
then you
move
use
the rest of your movement
movement
to
to get
slip
to
and
the slip and
slide.
slide, and then you slide off the board.
Yeah. 1, 2, reaction here. 1, 2, slip and slide.
Bye, Melody.
Vika has used some of the nanites to make the airplane to oh, you know what I'm saying.
This way.
We've all hung out way too much.
Yeah.
That is a possibility. Alright. So the ace moves here. Then boosts. To get right here.
No, they can't use. Oh wait, never mind. They're actually just boosting.
Yeah.
I was like, they can't use that. That's illegal.
I will make it legal.
Oh, that'd be an awesome system for a mech to have. Burn your reaction, and for that turn, all your enemies count you as friendly for their effects.
I'd do that.
It actually sounds kind of neat. Certainly wouldn't be.
That would be a very neat.
It certainly wouldn't be any more overpowered than half the stuff in this game.
Yeah.
All right, now he's going to shoot a missile. So many targets. So many targets.
It's a target-rich environment.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the dog doing?
Taking a hit, apparently.
Apparently taking a hit.
I say
So he-
target-rich environment. Did somebody ring?
You're off the map.
I can
Ah,
take
get
a
out
step
here,
back on the map to take a step back off the map.
Comes back in like, second thing.
Oh, just one more thing.
To be fair, we've established that that Audrey's mech can like hit from space.
Yeah.
Who put this orbital laser on a mech?
All right, what is the dog's E defense?
The dog's E defense is a 14.
That's a 17 to hit.
Objection. Intervention. Camus's razor.
Does that work?
Does that work on E defense?
Does that work for? I mean, it may.
Dang it. Does it deal kinetic or explosive damage?
It deals explosive damage.
An allied character within range 5 and line of sight is targeted by an action that deals kinetic or explosive damage. We qualify.
All right.
And now target me.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah. Let's go.
That is 6 points of explosive damage.
All right.
And then he will overcharge and do it again. At the dog.
You're on your own this time.
Hey, that's fine. I was fine with the original one. But
And what was your E defense again? I know I just asked, but
14.
all right. So yeah, an 11's not going to hit. All right, that's it for him.
I think the last two out are going to be the dog and Vika. So go, Freddy.
All right. Well, that's the ace,
That is the ace.
and that is the assassin.
Yep.
I'm going to up first end my turn.
But you just started your turn.
No, that didn't.
Yeah, I
from
know,
last
I know.
turn. Yeah. Okay. Steady aim. I'm going to fire my railgun through the ace and the assassin back there.
All right. Let's see. All right, so roll me an attack for him.
Uh,
We'll do the ace first.
all right. That's the 18 on the ace.
All right, that is a hit. He triggers his reaction barrel roll.
Actually, hang on. It didn't calculate the accuracy for my. It didn't add in the accuracy for my steady aim.
Okay, well, it was
So
already
that-
hitting, so it doesn't matter for this guy. He was already hit.
No, because it becomes a 23, so it might.
No, it already
That
hit
is-
him,
Nope.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
and he's using
Oh,
his
okay.
barrel roll. It's triggered.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's
A melee or
Gotcha.
ranged attack hits the ace is what triggers it. The effect, the ace performs a
Okay.
barrel roll, flying 6 spaces in any direction and causes the attack to miss. The
Gotcha.
movement ignores engagement, does not provoke reactions.
all right.
So,
roll.
No, don't do a barrel roll.
And now
Stop
the
it.
assassin.
And the assassin is prone. Which I believe attacks against prone targets receive a +1. I'm assuming it's accuracy if it's the little hexagon with a plus in it.
Yeah.
Even though prone targets are harder to shoot at a distance, so it doesn't make any sense to me. But that is par for the course in this game. So give yourself an accuracy.
All right.
And
So
let me check his.
Well, I can take away that accuracy. Or does that work on the first shot? That's a weird interaction when it comes to the railgun because it's a line shot.
Well, you're making an attack against each target in there.
Okay.
So just make an attack against the assassin.
In that case, we'll have that
accuracy.
23. Because I have the 2 accuracy, I will drop my accuracy for my steady aim, which gives me additional bonus damage.
I thought you used that for the first one.
It's the same shot because you get into that. Is this? I think it's just a weird interaction because it's a line.
I
shot.
believe the area of effect should make individual ones. Let me double check.
All right.
All area effect attacks make individual rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the same thing with blast. Is you make a roll for each person caught in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the other shot is a 20 on the dot.
All right. That is a critical. The assassin does not have anything to let him avoid that. So yeah, roll damage twice and tell me what the highest is. Or CompCon probably does it automatically.
Yeah. So that is 8 damage AP.
Okay. He goes away.
And I can barrage with my vulture rifle. I'll target the ace.
Okay.
Vulture rifle does a 29 hit.
It grazes him. And how much does that weapon do?
That. Yeah. Alright, that is 6 points of damage. And that is paracausal mod, so he can't reduce that in any way.
Oh, he doesn't have anything that reduces it anyway. He's already used the barrel roll reaction, so he can't use it again this round.
Gotcha. Alright. Handle that. I will then use my free boost. Later.
And everybody's on the slip and slide.
Except for Vika and Dog.
And I think Vika would have to go first since it's your slip and slide.
No,
Okay.
I can go.
Hey,
I don't know if he has anybody else he needs to move, though.
would anyone be able to hit us?
Let's see, these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see, did they get far enough to reach anybody? And the answer is yes. Yes, they did. No, they didn't. I thought they had a range of 10. They have a range of 5.
Off.
Or 3 with their rifles.
Mhm.
Never mind. They come charging out around the corner, but just in time to wave by as y'all take off.
My turn. Activate, accelerate. Put the end of it on Vika. Vika slip and slides out, and then the dog just walks into it and slip and slides out.
You son of a bitch!
2 and 1. Let's go.
Let's go, baby! I'll be right back.
Whoop.
Vorp.
All right, So y'all make it out of town in one piece. You are now charging away from the landscape, headed towards the front lines again.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got a ways to go, and they are very aware that you're here now.
Yeah. Just a bit.
So I would like everybody basically to cover the next day or so where y'all are basically on the run and unable to really stop and rest anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
To give me a roll for your characters. Not your mechs. Your mechs are fine. This kind of
Mhm.
This is
thing.
like narrative mode at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the meat parts that are getting a little tired.
Correction. Uriah goes, I gotta keep going. Stem.
And
We don't all have stims though.
Yeah. And 2, if we have an NHP,
Not all of us have HPs.
yep.
Yeah.
So it's a 1d20 plus your grit, I assume.
Mm-hmm. And if you have a tag of some sort that you think would help.
I'm good.
And while Patrick makes a good point that the NHPs could drive the mechs, that is still not a seat that's designed to be slipping exactly.
Yeah.
But if you've got an NPH
Yeah.
that will drive the mech, I will give you an accuracy on the roll.
Well, technically, Ty is still in the truck if we still have the vehicles. So the NHPs are driving the dog while she's in the car.
and people can swap out of the car.
Cortez
But she's-
is probably one of the only ones who's like fully affected by this.
Honestly, I'd say like ditch the car and have them ride on top of the dog.
I mean, that's fine too.
Because there's no
Or
telling like what tracker
or-
stuff might be on the APC or the car for that matter.
Yeah.
All right. Can I convince you on spot?
How spot? This is an endurance. This is
So-
basically endurance based.
I understand. So what I picture it being is like being on a lookout for people, and when they don't see or hear anybody, they just take a like 40 winks and then keep going.
Also, could Cortev just hop on the dog for a while since the dog can carry mechs?
It's true.
If he got on top of the dog and dismounted, I would give him the advantage, like the person with NHP.
That'll work.
And so 18.
All right.
I got. Where am I at? I'm at what? 5? Yeah.
And,
13 becomes 19.
Okay. And what did everybody else get?
Natural 20 plus 5.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Oh yeah, Tiana's fine. Give me a D20 plus your grit
That's your grit plus any other tags that might be useful.
for something that's kind of
13.
endurance based. It's
Yeah.
how y'all are handling this hard travel.
And
Hmm.
to help out with other words, if there's trackers on the mechs or the people who are having to ride on the dog, is it
Mhm.
okay if I do invent create? More or less, essentially just put up like at least a makeshift sleeping quarters so they can actually just stay up there if need be.
You can probably do something like that. If they're going to travel a long distance on top of the dog, you need some sort of shelter up there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're
28
out in
to-
the heat and the sun all day.
28 to do.
And we have one person who's still wounded, so Ty's
Yeah.
going to be taking care of them as best she can.
Woof.
Oh, Duba.
Uh,
Could I place an argument that combination of apply fist to face and get somewhere quickly would imply that Vika has, like, training and stamina that would apply to this, maybe?
I feel like get somewhere quick would probably apply.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But get somewhere quick
Baby,
is
you're
sprinting,
muted.
not marathoning.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have survive.
That
Survive
would
is it.
definitely.
I would let
count.
survive count. I would let survive count.
You're muted, baby. Nobody can hear you.
Dude, but we can't hear you, buddy.
You're muted somewhere on your microphone, not in Discord.
Oh no, I was muted in 2 places
Okay.
because unfortunately, for some reason, my mic also will bleed every now and then if I watch a video. So it's like, well, make sure I'm muted in 2 ways. But anyway, now when you said something about get somewhere quick, I was like, well, that's sprinting down a marathon. Yeah, no, I got nothing. So yeah, I'm just a little screwed.
Yeah, you're just extremely tired.
You could. Would you be? I don't know if the Barbarossa would be able to piggyback.
No, the Barbarossa is
No,
too big.
I'm too
It's the
big.
same size
I
as the
figured, but I just wanted to double check.
Now, he could always get out of the mech, stay on top of the dog, and just leave the mech behind. Print him out a new one when he got home.
Self-destruct. No.
I don't trust people to not use that against me, so no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm.
I don't know what you meant by use
No.
against you. I mean, it just means that, if y'all get into another mech fight before you get home,
New one you print has a Horus.
I mean,
It's a Barbara Horus now.
No.
I'm proud of that one.
It was good. Still, just psychic damage.
All right, so y'all are hustling and traveling, 24 hours straight. While you're traveling, Despot wakes back up. What was his actual name? He's the head of the
Yeah.
Renault with his epic stash.
Mm. It's the stash man.
But he wakes back up. He's still hurt, but he's conscious. Very surprised at what he wakes up to.
Understandable. Being
He vaguely remembered being put in a cage at some point,
Mm-hmm.
and some of their docs working on him, but and their docs did decent work. They were clearly trying to keep him healthy. Guess you can't question a dead man.
Mm-hmm.
So over the next day, you just are managing to avoid actual confrontations.
Mm-hmm.
There's constantly.
May I make a quick question? Because Accelerate is a quick tech, could Vika and the dog just stack accelerates and just literally do a slip and slide all the way back to base?
Or at least use that to assist us in.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That'd probably
I'm
assist y'all in
just-
moving some.
I'm just imagining Firebase Achilles just all right, where are those bastards? And then they just feel, wait, music, and there's just deja vu. As he just comes sliding in.
No, they just hear that old $6 million man sound effect for no reason, and then all of a sudden it looks like we're moving in slow motion, but we're not.
Just a lot of sliding.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting closer, but it doesn't look like they're walking. They've got really high latency, sir.
Oh no, they're rubber banding.
Oh no.
Sorry, Jason. I just wanted to ask that question.
Uh-huh.
Ask has to be done in clear spaces, so maybe not the whole time, but just in
No,
spaces where
like
they
if
could.
there's like a clear space, I'm sure they could do that. But yeah, if it's like trees or wooded area, yeah.
And that's the funny thing about y'all talking about wooded area. Well, I'll show you that in a minute.
Oh no.
But yes, you do end up moving into some wooded area.
Oh, fun. What nightmares are we introduced to now?
All of them.
But like I said, that first day, y'all managed to avoid, the actual mechs that are out hunting you down.
Mm-hmm.
But there's constantly drones in the air.
Yeah.
It's basically two lances, two squads of mechs. It's from their point of view just suddenly popped up deep, relatively deep in their territory.
Mm-hmm.
Attack one of their cities, one of their towns.
Didn't really attack.
This be a question for event create and or hacking in this case, hack fix. Essentially work up literally like an ECM. Basically something to help mask our movements.
That would help you with radar and stuff, but as far as the drones with cameras...
Oh, okay. Now, considering all the drones, that's like their main thing and place that shall go unnamed for takedown reasons.
But anyway, the second day, you managed to get a quick link up to a satellite briefly. And the forward base Achilles managed to send you, some satellite imagery, giving you an idea of kind of, where some of their forces are spaced out, or their best. In some cases, it's just their best guess, because lots of people using countermeasures. And there seems to be a couple different possible paths out. Renault brings up the ideal of splitting up.
No.
Just based on the fact that there is, the more mechs you have together, the harder it is to hide them.
Sure, but respectfully, with the difficulty that we took to get you guys out of there,
Sure.
not happening.
Yeah. We didn't go through all that trouble
It's not
just
gonna
for you
happen
to
again.
wander off and get caught again. This is literally in this instance. Hey, why don't you just guys go wander off camera and scream?
But wait, is it my understanding that there's our squad and then both of the other squads of mechs as well?
Yeah, the rest
Yeah.
of the other red hands.
The non-captured ones. Now, the people that were captured do not have their mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have, I think, 5 additional mechs.
Correct.
5 or 6.
I know you had smokes and... Is it Slipstream or Flamingo?
I think it was Slipstream.
Because I know Doc and Esther were captured. Flamingo, I can't remember for sure.
So then we had 3.
And then
I think it was 3 from Red Hands and 2 from Mad Dogs.
I think you're right. I think Flamingo was captured too. Because in the Red Dogs, you had Toten Tans, Burnaby, and Ocelot.
Yeah, so we have 5 additional mechs.
And Ocelot, or Marina, was very happy to get her sister back. Not that there was a whole lot of time for, celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. This spot's ideal. Get shot down. He doesn't look super pleased about it. But like I said, into the second day, you make your way into a wooded area. Everybody give me one of those like stamina rolls again.
All right.
12 this time.
Okay.
Wait, question: would stay cool also work or no?
Stay cool.
You have survived, so
I do.
Yeah, just
I
Yeah.
didn't know if I could stack more stuff on top of it.
No, only one tag at a time.
time. Yeah.
16.
20.
24.
Okay.
But I will ask, since I have nothing else, would stay cool
7.
actually work in this case?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
no. Okay.
which one?
Is it
Oh, and
stay
you
cool
and
for the task that requires
Audrey
Do
has
some-
Audrey has a difficulty too because he failed the previous one.
Fair enough.
Eric, you have a +6 because of any. Oh wait, no, yours can't pilot. Never mind.
Like I said, no,
Right.
just do something that requires concentration, speed, or intense precision under pressure. So that's why.
Yeah.
Are we adding if we have NHPs driving, that adds a d6?
Yeah, it gives us accuracy.
Then it's 14.
I got. So mine's a 23. Eric, going for more stim, Uriah accidentally shoots himself with a sedative.
Well, no, that was
27.
more. That was more of I just
Oh my god.
so.
Tuba.
It's the same roll.
You're not rolling next time. I'm making you roll a 10.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
Roll
I already
the
got
next time,
another
you have no
difficulty
choice.
added on, so I mean, it's now going to be +4, so my 5 don't mean crap. It's fine.
The Barbarossa is really heavy to move.
On the plus side, you didn't roll negatives.
So every now and then, as y'all are going through the woods, every now and then the Barbarossa walks face first into a tree. It doesn't really
You
hurt the
can't really
Barbarossa.
tell.
Honestly, it hurts the tree more.
Yeah.
Can Ty swap out with him so he can get some rest on the dog?
No.
Other
No.
you cannot drive the
Biolink.
Lancer's Mech.
I couldn't remember if that was the case or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why salvage isn't really a thing per se.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to child leash the Barbarossa, just kind of gently guide it.
I don't have the chain.
Esther speak about the third time Audrey walks into a tree. Esther kind of gets on the comms. Okay, we have to find somewhere where we can stop and get some rest. You know, Audrey's not taking this well, and the rest, we keep doing this. The rest of us are going to be in just as bad a shape by tomorrow. If we wind up getting in an actual fight. I mean,
How far are we from forward base?
Achilles.
you're still a couple days away.
Have the drones been just as bad today?
They have, but you've at least got some tree cover. So I need a roll from you. Each of you can roll something stealth based or something spot based.
Okay.
As you're trying to find good hiding places, actually trying to be stealthy, whichever way y'all wanted to, whichever.
I have spot.
I would roll.
I got a +6 in the spot. Does it matter? Considering I'm exhausted?
I'm gonna roll.
Or will it just negate my 5?
Vika will suggest that when we do, or when and if we do stop, we have to do this in shifts. Just because we got to have somebody in a mech.
Absolutely,
awake
absolutely.
and watching.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 20 on the dot on top of. Well, okay, we got a couple.
Would I be at difficulty since I failed the stamina roll?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a difficulty
Would
every
the
time you failed one of
NH
those.
would the NHP still be offering a bonus or just
They
straight
would. They would.
grit? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So 17 for me.
four. So I got a 35.
Feel free to subtract however much you need to, Jason, for my 14.
16.
14.
All right, so you got 2 difficulty.
I
6
got
comes off of that.
27 for mine. So.
So 14 minus the 6. All right. So I think everybody passed except Audrey.
I guess because the dice hate me tonight. I had a plus 11 with a 6 spot in my 5 grip, but hey, fuck that.
Pip God of Dice gives, and he takes away. But everybody else passed. We had at least a couple of criticals in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I heard a 35 somewhere.
Yeah.
So I think we're
Yeah.
good.
So you managed to find a particularly dense section of the forest. You sort of hunker down, and everybody, you shut down all the mechs that aren't, going to be on watch, basically.
Mhm.
And even those could take the hide action kind of thing.
Power saving mode.
Yeah.
Let's see, you've got your supplies and your camping type stuff.
Mhm.
So you're able to get a good night's rest. You do a rotation of people on watch.
Mhm.
Always 2 or 3 of them on watch. You occasionally hear or detect in some fashion, drones still flying through the air. But it all seems to be above the canopy of the trees. You hear a larger aircraft every now and then.
Mhm.
But you are getting closer to the front lines too, so there being a lot of movement around here is not unusual.
Mhm.
Having had a recent-ish satellite picture, would we be able to pick a way through the front line that's maybe not as heavily combated?
That seems reasonable. Give me a roll for if you've got something tactics based or. I'm trying to think of what else would be. Tactics.
Let me look. Read a situation, spot, blow something up. I would like to threaten the map.
Let's see. I would say investigate would work, just from the ideal of studying the map. I would say survival would work because you're moving through wilderness.
Could spot work? Spy on target from distance or make out details, shape, number of objects, vehicles, mechs, or people clearly at a distance. Track people or vehicles. With being a satellite image?
But you're studying the image, which would fall under investigate.
Okay.
So yeah, if you've got 2 of those, yeah, I'd go with one. I'd go with either one of those if you have it, and you can make a standard roll without it.
I got neither.
The trick is you're doing this after a night of rest, so there's no worry about the
Can someone assist her?
difficulty.
Yeah, she'll hold it up too. Be like, hey, anyone, we need to try and make it through in a non-combated area. Anyone got any ideas? like holding up the map and also looking at it, and she'll roll. But if anyone else wants to roll,
I imagine Uriah is probably just asleep.
Well, I'm assuming y'all do this like the next morning
Right, yeah.
while you're eating your quick breakfast or whatever.
Hmm.
I'm going to look at like the maps and also in some ways examine a bit of like the history of the geography in this area just to see if there's any like old roads, old paths that are still on there.
Okay, well, that falls under investigate. So
straight roll gave me a 13.
That is a 20 for me.
okay.
Would Spot help out in any way on the map?
No.
No. No, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Appreciate the hustle.
Hey, I got bonuses. I just need to figure out where I can apply them.
And remember, you're rested now, so no difficulty.
Question.
Right, time to burn my RNG. Go. Fuck you.
All right, so waking up refreshed, Audrey immediately gets a critical.
So,
Audrey's like, I live.
can I utilize Invent Create to sort of like help them piece together a pathway?
No.
Okay, it says. Okay, fair enough.
It's a
So
very
yes.
useful ability. It is not a superpower.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
again, doesn't mean we can't try.
All right, but I see a couple of crits in there. And almost all passes. So yeah, you start looking at old logging roads. Some of them date back quite a ways, so that it's probably but it still might be a good enough path that a mech could follow.
Just something to be off the beaten trail trying to get there, considering our size.
Mm-hmm.
Use Event Create to build a quick little like house that we stick over the Barbarossas.
Gonna get the
Considering
trees
how
that he broke and make a hat.
This way, if
you
they
hold them
look
over
at
yourself like an umbrella, so from above it, it's like a tree, and then you slowly walk forward.
No, it's the Barbarossa. It slowly walks forward, just as is.
For the fun of it, can I Invent
Oh,
Create
Lord.
and make like with all the fallen stuff from the Barbarossa, basically a Barbarossa-sized ghillie suit?
Are you going to stop and take the time to do this?
No.
No. It's a cool idea.
Well, I didn't know if this was something like he could do, like while they were, like sort of at camp, with something to sort of get some form of cover on the Barbarossa, considering its size.
It ain't no bigger than the dog.
Yeah, I know, but the dog is a lot faster.
Well, you're all only as fast as the Barbarossa right now.
I know.
And
Unless
slip
you
and
wanted to
slide.
split the party like somebody suggested.
And that's when we just had the dog like cable winch the Barbarossa and just go, let's go.
We
I don't have the cable winch.
You know, if you wanted to push the Barbarossa, you could. Can push up to double your size. So.
But I think it still slows you, doesn't it?
No, that's only lifting, I believe.
Well, remember, y'all are trying to compensate for, well, not in the wooded areas as much, but you were trying to compensate for some of that speed with the whole slip and slide ideal.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
We'll make it. We'll just be a little slowed by terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So your third day of travel is a lot more pleasant. You still have to be very careful, but with the tree cover, you're staying a bit more concealed. You're headed for a part of the front line that hasn't seen a whole lot of action. It just isn't as heavily patrolled or as heavily guarded. Really, because there's just nothing out here.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is looping you a little out of the way. So it will add a day of extra travel getting to
Also, they're
Achilles.
going to be there anyway.
Yeah.
But you'll be crossing the border or the front line, somewhere a little bit safer, as much as you can really call anywhere on the front line safe.
Yeah.
Now on day 4, all right. So on day 4, you're approaching the front line. This time, I just want one person to give me a roll. I will roll randomly to see who.
Oh,
Oh,
hate
no.
that.
Okay, fine.
So I'm just gonna go on the screen. Carl will be a 1, Vicky will be a 2, Eric will be a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything that rolls above a 7, I'll just re-roll. Car.
Yes.
I need you to give me a roll.
Okay. Am I adding anything to it? Grit?
Just your grit. Because I'm going to say your grit kind of
Okay.
counts in as luck to some degree.
Okay. Roll20 likes me.
I tell you all the time, the dice roller
No, you tell
loves you.
me, and it's not true every time you say it.
I always say it to the group.
The dice roller just likes to tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that, you get across the border, or I keep saying border, but it's the front line.
Yeah.
Because technically, the front line isn't at the border of the nations. It's been pushed deeper into league territory than that. But you managed to get back into league territory without incident. Unfortunately, most of the front line, it's kind of like the border between the U.S. and Canada, where they've cut down all the trees in this long line. There's not a lot of cover. What I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So you start picking up those drones. You start picking up drones like
So it's gonna be more of a mad sprint if we're trying
Slip
to
and slide time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
You had kind of a peaceful day or two going through the woods. Okay, now they know where you're at. Luckily, though, you're much advanced. During the next day, as you were flat out scrambling, you're picking up mechs in the area. Yeah, they're coming in from surrounding areas, but the ones that are in this area are now trying to concentrate on your position.
Are we close enough to get a communication off to forward base?
Give me. Give me another roll, because I'm going to say this is more luck than anything. Give me another roll, just roll plus grit.
Which one?
Vika, since Sarah brought it up.
All right.
No.
No, not really.
Oh, wait a second.
And the fun thing is, my roll for the NPCs, I rolled a 2, so.
One second.
Wait, Which
Would the
technically-
NHP thing, where you can re-roll a roll, count?
Yeah. Yes, actually, in this instance, it would.
We are not in tactical combat, though.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
is it a skill? Okay, yeah, any mech skill check or save. Okay.
Yeah, we are not. This was not a mix.
Damn. Okay.
Nice
Gotta
try,
ask.
though. Nice try.
Yeah. However,
I
since
like
you
the
said
quick
they
thinking.
rolled a 2, technically, she did beat the roll.
I
No,
did
that was the
succeed.
NPCs on y'all's side.
Okay.
Would anything have factored into that, or is it just straight roll for luck?
It was just straight luck, roll for luck. So I'll let
Okay.
you let you throw your grid in there, but that was it.
Cool. I was just quadruple checking I didn't miss anything.
Hmm.
All right. So as you get closer to the base, you're picking up enough enemies that it's clearly there's a currently active like assault going on in the area. You're kind of ducking and weaving, but they clearly know where you're at, but you know where they're at. You hit another wooded area. But in the scramble, with the two of the NPCs rolled, in the scramble, you and some of the other guys get separated.
Oh, dear.
Like, it's not like separated where, you have no ideal communication is spotty because of all the interference, but, you know about where they're at. It's just you can't get to them and they can't get to you without crossing paths with some of these groups.
Yeah.
Is it mostly the folks on foot?
Folks on foot are on the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, folks will put it on the dog. It's the other Lancer pilots that were in their Lance. Or in
Okay,
their,
so the other two. The Red Hands and the Mad Dogs.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Jason.
Mhm.
From my reserves and resources, can I burn a convenient opportunity to say something happened that we ended up coming back together in this mad scramble before we get into Firebase Achilles?
What reserves are you tapping?
Convenient opportunity.
Let's see what convenient opportunities is. Oh wait, that's what we called one of the.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it would count considering I got it at the city next to our home base.
I
I
was
don't know
about
what.
to say, did you not use that something about the doctor?
No. Because I nat 20'd the roll, I got one for the doctor, which is a friend or connection, and I also got a convenient opportunity. I got both because I nat 20 my go for a damn drink.
Yeah, I think convenient opportunity in that case would be more the social type stuff.
Square deal. Figured I'd ask.
But anyway, so in the scramble to try to avoid people, you make your way deeper into a heavily wooded area.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting dense enough now that it's actually being something of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And you finally figure out that you're not going to be able to avoid everybody. So if you... Let me switch back over to the map. If you see here, y'all are all in this little... come out of the woods in this little clearing.
Too zoomed in.
I can ping. There we go.
Oh, new map drop. Sweet.
New map, who dis?
Mm-hmm.
Drop in on that square.
I see
yeah.
3 boxes.
ours
and I
is on
wanna
the
know
upper
what
right.
They are. No, we're at middle
right.
right.
This end.
Rightmost.
Yeah, middle right.
This is another get across the board
Oh,
mission, isn't it?
Sort of. There's a twist here.
there's always a twist.
Mm-hmm.
So from Freddy's research that there were some old logging roads through here. And you can see, even on the map, you can see where there's some cleared areas where some logging work was done.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not sure exactly where we'll call it an exit would be. So if you see these little red square boxes,
Mm-hmm.
One of those is your exit.
Oh boy.
Hate that.
Is it the same deal that we can go scan it like we did last time?
Correct. When you get within sensors of it, you can spend an action or whatever it is to a quick tech basically to use your sensors on it. It's called
Okay.
scan or is it called search? There is a squad of enemies already kind of in this area, and there are more coming up behind you.
Of course there are.
So reinforcements will be coming in periodically. Your goal is not particularly to kill everybody. I mean, that's fine if you do that on the way, but it is just to figure out where the exit is and get everybody out.
This is going to be a while because this map is huge.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned from the last one.
Yeah, no.
And this is supposed to be an ordeal. Getting back is supposed to be an ordeal.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's
I like
64 from the closest one.
You'll be fine. The Barbarossa, like dwarves, are natural sprinters.
You're funny.
I have my moments. Alright, let me see. How do I switch over? Alright, we completed this encounter. Confirm. Okay, how did it... I had 2 encounters built into this mission, but it's not letting me go to just the second one.
The Barbarossa is just a persistence hunter. Just keeps walking at you. Eventually, you'll get tired.
Yeah, I suggest we avoid trying to engage because it's going to be at least probably 6-7 turns to get to some of the places.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm having issues with CompCom.
And if I overcharge,
I mean, I can always throw haste on Sox's character.
Yeah, but then we still have to get ourselves there.
No, but I mean, he can figure out which is the exit faster.
Yes, but like this one is 69 spots away, which is really nice. 72 and 62. That's just as the crow flies. I'm guessing the trees and stuff count as difficult terrain.
No, that's the one.
I mean, yes, we have dig holes and accelerate, but we're gonna have to concentrate more on getting out than fighting.
Okay. Alright, I now have the encounter pulled up. I don't know why. I wanted to pretend there wasn't a second one until I reloaded the thing. Anyway. I hope y'all took this time to concoct a foolproof plan.
no plan survives first contact with the other person. That's true. That in my experience of both DMing and being a player is true both ways.
Yep. Alright, who wants to kick us off?
I think you're right. I think Eric's already plotting a path, so.
Yeah, I'm watching that get bigger. I'm like, okay, go off, King.
That's the thing, is if I roll like absolute maximum, and this is with haste, mind you, I could only make it halfway to the first spot. If I had, if I had Jägerkunst 1, then this map would be perfect because I could just go, and I am like across the map in one turn. But
We could throw down an accelerate to give a runway, but
yeah, nah, don't rely on me to go first.
Oh, you're good. I will go then.
Okay.
Can I put myself like in the front since I was doing pretty good on my endurance checks?
Yeah, that's fine.
So you see grid space, and then grid space vanishes into like grayness, and he's gonna take his start his.
Now, if you're moving through the greenery, it's difficult terrain, though I realize grid space has probably done something to negate that.
I'm literally phased out right now, so not really. I'll tell the group I'm checking I'll check the southmost one.
All right.
Take my movement. Or I think I'll say that before I like vanish. And then I will boost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in that greenery, I don't come out until my next turn, but I will use my second quick action. Yeah, I'll use my second quick action to hide.
Okay.
And then so when I come back, I'll already be masked. And that's me. That's me for now.
All right, let me jump over here then. And like I said, any of the greenery is difficult terrain. Anywhere where you see this kind of stones, kind of stony outcroppings, that is a height difference.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake, we're just going to say it's all 3 high. All right, and first up, we are going to let. Well, that's interesting because I know I labeled those guys. All right, this guy here will go. He is an operator. And he will use his step to teleport on top of this rocky outcropping. Yeah, that one's good. And he will fire at... the Barbarossa looks pretty dangerous. He'll fire at the Barbarossa. Now he is firing through this thicket here, so that is soft cover.
adjacent to Vika, so hard cover as well.
Okay. Let's see, this is a tier 3 operator. So he can fire 3 times. So in that case, it'll be, you know what, he's just going to shoot at all the big ones. The Barbarossa gets a shot, the dog gets a shot, Vika gets a shot. But first up is Audrey. So 2 difficulty counteracts the 2 accuracy that he usually has, so it's just a straight roll. I'm betting a 9 does not hit you, Audrey.
It should, but I am pulling up stuff to double check.
Okay.
I have an armor of 2 and evasion of 6.
Oh,
So it does hit you because you have a low evasion.
Oh yeah, no, I am slow. I am not.
okay. Well, that is 7 energy damage. Minus your armor, of course. Second shot will go after the dog.
So 2 armor, so 5 damage total.
Does a 17 hit the dog?
17 hits a dog.
7 points of damage.
Reduced to 6.
And a shot on Vika. So he's got 1 accuracy for this one. Does a 21 hit Vika?
Yep.
Alright, that is 14 damage. Would you like to take a reaction?
I'm looking 1 second. Dating if I want to brace or if I have anything else.
Okay. I mean, you do have that regeneration thing at the end of a turn, so.
Yeah, but it does a quarter, not 14. Or however many it was.
It'd be 14 with a crit, yeah.
We'll just take the damage.
Okay. And that is it for him.
Question. Since the frame trait self-perpetuating regains full HP automatically, would it also count as enough of a rest to regain core power? Since we did take that stop.
You slept for like 7 or 8 hours. And what is it you're talking about as far as the...
Self-perpetuating. When you rest, the Baylor regains full HP automatically and without repairs. Does the core power count into that or no?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think it would say... I think it would specify the
Okay.
core power, if the core power counted in. Alright, but that was the operator. Who is going on y'all's side?
Y'all mind if I deal with that?
Go for it.
Want me to give you haste? Oh no, you deal with it. I'll get.
Okay, cool. Uriah is now in the operator square.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
And I am going to skirmish. That was my move boost, by the way.
Okay.
Real quick, if you weren't going to do anything, I was going to ask, can I directly see that person that shot me? Because I will go to direct fire.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Don't worry,
Oh,
there'll be
I
other
don't
people
need
shooting at
arch?
you.
So 20.
His evade is a 14.
Okay, so that is a crit. All right, give me a hull save at disadvantage, or 1 difficulty.
Mm-hmm. He got a 10.
That's a failure. He is prone.
Okay.
All right, now we're rolling off.
I wondered when this ability would make its comeback.
Oh yeah, we're here. So, hull or agility, your choice.
It's the same on this guy.
Okay.
20.
26. I got 26. So you gonna take it, or are we re-rolling?
All right, he takes 2,
Takes 2 automatically if he chooses to re-roll.
and otherwise he takes how much?
Otherwise, he'll be taking an additional d6 damage.
In addition to what?
To all the damage I'm about to do.
Uh,
Because this is as a reaction of me hitting.
gotcha. Yeah, he'll take the 2 and reroll.
23.
21.
Fails again.
Everybody's rolling well, but it's just not quite going his way. All right, he'll take 2 and reroll.
All right.
Statistically speaking, he should probably stop after this one.
28.
11.
All right.
Just roll your
That'd be
damage.
all she wrote.
Just roll your damage.
After you get halfway through the D6, you should probably
Okay.
stop.
That is 20 energy damage and 3 burn.
Alrighty. That's not so bad.
Did he explode?
He exploded. And he has
Cool.
self-erasure. When the operator mech is destroyed, it immediately self-immolates in a wave of superheated plasma. All characters adjacent to the operator. When this takes place, must succeed on an agility save or take 8 energy damage. On success, they take half damage.
Cool. Is that agility?
Yep, agility save.
17.
Alright, you passed, so you take 4 energy damage.
Cool. And I now get to move 3, and I'm going to go into the trees.
Okay.
That's all she wrote.
Alright. Alright. We are going to let the Spectre go. It's got a move of 7. And for the record, the Spectres have Tactical Cloak. And the effect is that they are permanently invisible.
Okay, so they're always 50% to hit.
Correct.
They're displacer beasts. Got it.
It's sort of. Let's see. Where does he want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boosts. Uh, 4. That's he's changing elevation there, so that would count like difficult. And I don't think he can see. Well, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's it for him. All right. Back to the workshop.
All right. Have we actually figured out which one of us is going to what site to scan, or
Well,
That would be
Cortev
south.
called the furthest south,
the south?
so that's the one on the
Uriah's
water
gonna be-
here.
Trying to assassinate their big hitters to keep them from chipping away at us.
All right, because I will go to the north one.
Okay.
All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna go ahead and overcharge. Give me an additional another boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So also now I count as being invisible.
Okay.
Flicker field. And what was this one right here? Is this another operative, or is this that?
That's
cloak
me.
guy? Oh,
Whoever it is, he looks nasty. Fire! Fire! Fire all your weapons.
all right. And I don't think I'm in range of anybody else. Let me check something here. Yeah, I'm in range of no one. But I'll tell you what, as I'm... That wouldn't really help much. So that's really my turn just moving in this instance.
Okay. Then we will let the scout go. Movement of 8. 6, 7, 8. Boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 7, 8. Alright. The scout has an ability called Sight. The effect is that the scout ignores hidden and invisible. They know the precise location of all characters within sensors. Let's see, all characters scout choice within range of 5, so that's not going to come into effect. So yes, he's just going to shoot his marker rifle. It is a smart device. So what is Whip's E-Defense?
E-Defense is 12.
Alright. 2 accuracy. That's a 24. Alright, the target receives lock on.
Alright.
For as long as they have lock on, they are also shredded and can't hide or become invisible. But it does no actual damage. So
Then I have no armor, so shredded doesn't mean anything to me.
Right. Unless somebody else has an ability that activates on shredded. I don't think anybody on this board does, but it is a thing that exists.
Ha, your armor is useless. Ha, I don't have any.
Let's see, that was a move, a boost. Yeah, that's him for the round. Next up. Do I need to just start calling on people?
I went, so
Yeah, I
I'm
went.
chilling.
I guess I
Dog is going to be slow about it.
Yeah, because you got people on you.
All right.
Mhm.
Guess I'll go, though I'm behind people.
Well, you can pass through
Yay.
friendlies. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
I guess we need to drop your little urn somewhere.
Yeah. right where I'm at.
Okay.
What's your sensor range?
15.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she has the longest sensor range. I think Melody does.
If I was on my goblin, it'd be 20, but
Yeah, well, we can't have it all.
only if.
And remember, if you pass through the greenery, it's half movement because it's difficult terrain.
What?
And that's like,
Right here.
if just a little bit of the green is in that hex, not a big deal, if it's moving through the thick stuff.
This is socks right here, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And that is whip up here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Cortev down here.
I am going to haste Eric's character.
Because he desperately needs more speed.
I mean, if you're taking out enemies, might as well, right?
What if we give the hyperactive squirrel some caffeine? Alright, anything else?
Um. hmm. I'm trying to think. Should I make a copy of one of the big boys and move it a little down so that can get attacked first?
Up to you. You can do that now. You can save it for later. Yeah, whatever, however you want to do it.
Just don't forget that the dog is carrying people, so don't shunt it anywhere.
What do you mean?
Or do.
Shunted?
Meat sacks don't
If
shunt well.
if I phase
Yeah.
out, they all fall 3 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not phasing you out. I'm
That's
making
anything.
a copy. I would make a copy of your thing so that can get attacked and not you if I was going to use your.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, but are you going to do that now? Or are you?
I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
So we're going to haste the fast boy.
Yeah, you're hasting Uriah. And then who are
And
you making a
then
copy of?
we're going to make a copy of Audrey's. One is that false idol? Yeah. And within sensors.
All right,
And
so where you
so
want?
within in my sensor range, let's put it right there. Yeah.
Excelente. Suddenly, there's a stealth Barbarossa.
Do we need to mark the true Barbaros?
And
So
we'll
somehow.
sucks for the rest of the scene or until you take damage, you get a free boost per turn.
Yeah.
all right, I have a blue dot on the fake Barbarossa.
And that's my go.
Okay. We're going to jump over here to the next Spectre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So move and boost gets him here. For his other action, quick action, he will use his prowl ability, where he moves spaces equal to his speed and is then hidden. This movement ignores engagement, does not provoke reactions. So he'll be right there. He is hidden. We'll put the little ninja mask on him. But that is it for him. So back over to the workshop.
Someone else go.
I suppose I can.
Are you able to hit anyone with arcing stuff?
Oh, I can swap from siege to direct fire at any point in time.
Okay.
But I'm also stealth, so I guess I should use that to my advantage.
Well, you're not stealthy. There's just two of you on the board.
Yeah.
When I said stealth Barbarossa, I meant, as far as everybody else is concerned, suddenly another Barbarossa just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah. Even boosting, I've only got like a movement of 4.
If nothing else, we can try and get you towards somewhere.
I mean, in my mind, I'm like, well, I can at least inch forward, maybe slowly go towards the top one, if nothing else.
Or at least towards like center.
Mhm.
Yeah. Trying to think. So, guess about the most I can do is get in front of the dog.
Okay.
I mean, judging by from the center of me, that's about 4 hexes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Ish.
fine.
Oh, wait. Give me control, I can't do nothing.
Why is that happening every week? It's tied to your character sheet.
With you specifically.
Yeah, it's always doable.
Well. God.
All right. I have re-enabled it on the character sheet itself, so hopefully it'll work from now on. Can you move it now?
No. And I am making sure to have the select item clicked. And neither one of the Barbarossas are free to move, so.
Oh. All right, let's try it one more time. Still nothing? Okay, there we go.
Yep, there we go. We got movement. Close enough. What is currently hostile ahead of me?
That's a buddy. That's a buddy. That's on y'all side. So yeah, it'd be these two guys, but one of them is both invisible and hidden.
Okay, so
so you
those
can
two
see
down
this guy.
there.
Uh,
So I can see. Okay.
yeah. And then
Um,
down this way, the next closest one would be this guy.
well, for the funsies, the Barbarossa's not braced or anything. However, the cannon's not facing upward. It's literally just aimed downward on the shoulder.
Okay, direct fire.
Direct fire.
Yep, direct fire.
On this
Also has a
poor
wonderful
clod
thing.
here, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yep, but it's not a problem. I think it passes through enough
And-
woods it'll have light cover, but so that is one difficulty.
Yeah.
And that is the scout, I believe.
And how big is the blast on that?
It's a, but the blast 2, I believe. Yes.
So the invisible guy will also get hit.
Oh no, he will definitely get hit.
He's
Well,
throwing
that
a
will depend
bomb
on
into
roll,
the-
but yes. He will
He's
definitely
throwing a
be in
bomb-
the area of effect.
I was about
It's-
to say, sorry.
Good.
Continue.
Alright, so it's gonna be a +6 because accuracy to the gun I'm using.
Oh, we had somebody in the chat. I didn't notice. They
Oh, no.
redeemed a hydrate. I apologize
I've
if
been
it's been sitting there
hydrating
for
this
a
whole
while.
time, so
Yep.
Well, I will do the hydrate.
Well, I started off with a full pitcher, and I'm down to here now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well,
I've emptied two hydrations.
and what's in his cup. So.
So
This is-
first
This is
roll,
a pretty big cup, so
second roll.
All right. So,
So,
first
um,
roll on the scout. You needed an 18, so a 24 will definitely do it, and it's a crit.
Remind me to get the rules of crit.
Roll the damage twice, pick the best one.
Okay. Damage is 3d6. If I wanted to be an a-hole, I do have a particular thing I can do that's overpower caliber once per round. When I hit an attack, I can deal an extra 1d6.
Be the a-hole.
And
Oh,
over
why not? Sure. We'll
And
use
over-
the over.
yeah.
So,
My railgun has that, so yeah.
let's go. First attack. Second attack. We'll do the first.
All right. So on the scout.
Well, yes, that's the crit. And then I'll roll one more time to see. Did the 23 hit the invis guy?
Yes. But let's take care of the scout first.
Okay.
But yes, both of them hit. All right. So how much damage did you do total?
16
All right.
on the scout.
That'd be 17. A crit, you roll the damage twice and take the highest value.
Yes, that's what 16. The second value is 14.
Alrighty. He goes away. And the other guy
So, question
is the
is,
Spector.
didn't know if that was a crit too or not for him.
It is.
All right. Rolling twice again on damage. Boop,
Oh,
boop.
let's see. The invisibility does not. I don't think that helps with the area effects, does it?
Not AoE, no.
No.
And he has no
That is a
reactions
bomb in the
anymore.
all-concealing shadows. So yeah.
Yep.
So out of the 2 rolls, 17 is the highest in damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. He still has a reaction left. He will brace. So 17 becomes 8. Alright, so he is still alive.
This is the part where I tell the DM that it's about to be 9:30.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much of this round do we have left?
I don't think we have too much of this round left. I just want to put the
Oh, I didn't figure we get past this round, but
put up the hazards,
Yeah.
so to speak.
it's like you're behind the school bus and the yellow light star.
Yeah.
All right, is there anything else, Audrey, or have you done enough?
I think I've done enough for now.
Because it's like Fika and the dog, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we have another operator. He is going to step up here. So all he can do is reach the fake Barbarossa. But to be fair, he doesn't know it's a fake, so he's going to shoot the Barbarossa. Rappy, does the fake Barbarossa have any particular stats, or what happens when somebody shoots it?
Maybe you're muted.
Evasion 10, E defense 10, 1 HP.
All right. He's going to lob all 3 of his attacks at it, since it's the only thing he can reach. Three, 29 to hit it with the first one.
It'll hit.
It does. It's a crit, so it does 14 points of damage.
And it pops.
Okay.
Disappears from existence.
All right. In that case, he does not fire those other shots, but like I said, he can't reach anything else, so that's just it for him. Back to the workshop. I think we have a dog and a Davika.
And
Yeah. I think I'm going to move here if I can.
All right. Difficult terrain going through the thick greenery there,
Yeah.
so that's half movement.
Okay. So then I'll move that way then.
Okay.
Just confirming my movement here. Da. Sorry,
You are deep in contemplation.
Yep. Trying to figure out what I should do.
You have people on your back. You should avoid area attacks.
Yep. Boost to basically move forward 2, activate Walk of Kings on Uriah, and then move 4 this way.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
It sounds like a productive one.
Walk of Kings is what again?
Walk of Kings, an allied character within sensors in line of sight gains overshield plus 4 plus my grit, so 9. While they have this overshield, all melee attacks gain AP, and the first time each turn that they either hit with a melee attack or take damage from a hostile character, they release a burst 1 energy centered on them. All hostile characters in effect take 1 AP energy.
Fair enough.
And I gain 2 intel dice from not taking a hostile action.
Alright, we're going to let this sniper go. Oh yeah, they're not that fast, are they? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think you have good line of sight on Uriah. Alright, that's it for him.
Question: can we use the same quick tech action twice? Like, could I use accelerate twice since it's a quick tech, or just once?
Let's see, quick tech.
I think you can, but it would still be a overcharge because you're doing the same action twice.
Yeah, normally.
I know if you do a full tech, it'll let
If
you choose the
I-
same action twice.
If I recall, for quick tech, you can quick tech twice, but unless it's invade,
Okay.
you can't use the same quick tech twice. If I recall correctly.
And this guy is invisible, or
Which one?
the, I think, second hunter displacer beast one.
The Spectors. Yes, they are permanently invisible. Now, invisible just means the literal you can't see them. Your sensors are telling you he's in that general area. If you shoot him or something, there's a 50% mischance.
All right. I'm going to move here, and yes, I can do that because I have bulwark mods. Your mech extends limbs, additional armor, and redundant motor systems with other reinforcements to allow you to ignore difficult terrain.
Okay.
Let me see how close that'll put me to him. My sensors are... No. Damn.
What are your sensors?
Only 5. I was going to check
okay.
something. Let me check something else, though. No, that won't work either. Okay. We'll drop and accelerate just right underneath herself, which will move her 5, which will move her there. Clear spaces. And for the giggles and potential use later, we're going to activate Total Strength Suite.
Activate what now?
Total Strength Suite.
That sounds like it's going to be unpleasant for somebody.
Oh, you know, we're passing the unpleasantness around. We'll be good. I'm going to mark where that accelerate is, even though she's going to move it next turn, just in case anyone goes before her and wants to use it.
Okay. All right.
I think that's all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And the other sniper. All right, that's 4. Because it's going through the terrain. Boost for another 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. He didn't have to get in position right this moment. All right, so that wraps his turn up. I think all of y'all have gone, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that wraps up the round. So next week we will start up with round 2.
Hell yeah.
I hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Hope anybody that comes by and checks us out enjoys it. I hope you'll come back next week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason. And with me today has been Duba as Audrey. We assume vigorous waving. Jeremy as Cortev. Patrick as Freddy. Sarah as Vika. Rappy as Melody.
Wave, 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 wave.
Eric as Uriah. And Car as Tiana. And we will see y'all next time.
Good night, everybody.